Hi, Jen Martin here, and I'm giving you your first Fomenting Friday tutorial. Today we're going to be working with the Big Shot, the top note die, Beau Chateau paper line, the fabric that it comes with, and a little bit of Tombow glue, which is a really strong glue that you only need a little of to go a long way. So here's the sample that I made. Right here you'll notice some stitching marks, so it actually looks like a quilt because we're making a faux patchwork quilt. And I use the fabric to make an embellishment up here, along with an antique brad that we sell. And the stamp set that I used is called Cherish Friendship. I love the sentiment. It simply says, friends are kind to each other's hopes and cherish each other's dreams. I just think it makes a wonderful small gift to give, and I just might pass this on to my best friend Margie. So Margie, if you're out there, be looking in the mail. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. You're going to cut yourself strips of 1.5 inch in 1.5 inch marks. You know, you're just going to cut like that, and that's out of your 12 by 12. And then you're going to cut them into squares, again at 1.5 inch. So it's really simple, 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch. And you're going to go ahead and place it on the paper that is about 5.5 by 4.5 inches, because what you want to do is make sure that it fits over the center of the top note as we run it through the Big Shot later. All right, so you're going to take your Tombow glue, and you really want to make sure that you hit all your corners, because you don't want it to come apart when you run it through the Big Shot later. And it's really simple. I'm just going to do this side here just to give you a gist of what you're going to be doing. You're then going to take your squares and you're going to place them on. Sorry, I need to move that up a little. Tombow's really great because you can leave it be wet and it'll take a permanent dry or permanent hold, or you can let it dry for a little bit and it'll be a temporary hold. So it's really a wonderful glue. So you're going to do this with the whole pattern. I have paper over here already laid out so that I would already know the placement that I want on my card. And then what you're going to end up with is right here. I love this. I just love the paper, the colors, everything about it looks great. Okay, so you take this, you grab your Big Shot. If you don't have a Big Shot, you can go to www.stampinjenmartin.stampinup.net and you can go ahead and order yourself one there. But you just sandwich it on the paper or on the plastic pieces, put your top note in, got your paper. You're going to see this handle move. That's telling you that it's good to go. So grab it, run it through, move your Big Shot out of the way, take everything apart. And here's what you're left with. You have your patchwork quilt, and it's really neat. I love to distress everything. So back to the sample, you're gonna see that I took some ink and I distressed or inked my edges around here. I distressed the paper and then I inked it as well, and around the whole thing, just so it gives it a really nice vintage look, because I don't know, maybe I'm retro, vintage, whatever. But that's it. So again, Fomenting Friday was something fun, and I schemed it out very well for you. I think it's well planned, and you're going to have fun doing it with whatever you want, or whatever you want with this. Oh, another thing you could do, run it through our embossing folders. We have embossing folders that leave really neat marks on it. This one has polka dots, and there's one that has lattice, and we have just several varieties to choose from. And if you know me well, you know that I love the frames that are left from the Big Shot or the top note die. So use this on a future card or another craft that you're going to do. I hope you enjoyed your Fomenting Friday. I'll talk to you soon.